Moli. So today we're going to take a look at BLITZWAY's Hunter's Day After World War III Devil Moli. Now this is their 5th release from the series. Their first one was The Boy, and after that was Berbacut, then Dr. Bibi, then The White Ghost, and now Devil Moli. I have mixed feelings about this figure particularly. I don't really feel like it's part of the universe. It just feels too stylized for me, but I'll let you guys decide. So this is the box. It's a pretty fucking huge box. I mean, this is my hand, and it took a bit to carry this all the way up to my house. So this is the artwork of the figure Moli, I guess that's her name. And I guess there is a lore behind her. She's some sort of gun for hire in this universe. She has affiliation with Dr. Bibi, and she guards the town that she resides in. So that's the most story I can get out of this character. So with that being said, let's take a gander at her. And here's Moli in her very skimpy outfit. Like I said, I don't feel like she's part of this universe, but at the same time, I don't really know the full universe of this figure. So yeah. With that being said, let's take a closer gander at her. And here's a closer look at Devil Moli. And she does have a different body type than the usual BLITZWAY figures. This is I think it's called a TB League type body. It's one of those squishy types. So I don't know how to feel about that, because I'm always skeptical about how long these squishy type figures last. I mean, like these joints, what if it tears? I don't really know how to fix that. I would rather have it the way they did Berbacut. I mean, you could see the seam lines, but at the same time, I know it will last forever. But with these TB League bodies, I don't know. I'm just very, very scared about it. Another thing about these bodies, they don't match the face. So you could see the body is the tone is a bit lighter than the face. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, because the promo pics they showed here shows that she has like another type of body. But then again, BLITZWAY likes to show these promo pics and not really deliver on what they promoted, basically. You don't really get what you're seeing. So I'm going to turn really slowly here, because as you can see, she only has this much foot space to hold her up. And I have yet to drop her, so I don't want to start. So that's her back. Let's see if it's focused. Yep, that's her butt. And she does have honking big hands, which is kind of indicative of this series. Everybody has big hands. Everybody wears gloves. And yeah, this is Moli. I mean, I like the face sculpt and everything is nice. It's just I don't know what's wrong with me, but there's something about her that doesn't really invoke intrigue to me. I don't know if that makes sense. It looks fan servicey to me. But I haven't really put it together with all her armor and stuff, so I could be wrong. So with that being said, let's see what she comes with. Giant gauntlet, chest piece, drill bit, saw bit, scissor thing, another scissor thing, gun, another gun, battery thing, radio, grenade, another grenade, and another grenade, hand, helmet. So this is everything Devil Moli comes with, and there is a few other things, but there's only so much I could fit on this chair. So with that being said, let's take a look at her huge ass gauntlet thing. So this is something you strap on to her what do you say, left hand, because there's a trigger here, so she holds it here, It does articulate in some areas. I did it before. Oh, there we go. Ugh. So you just insert her hand and secure it there. I mean, this is junky as very, very Borderlands looking. Now there is 2 pegs here, right? Which you can use to insert either these 2 parts or those 2 parts. So with that being said, let's just take another closer look. Even the undersides have weathering. So you can see our emblem there. I don't know what slides in here though. Her gun? But it's just weird, this part. So with that being said, let's take a look at the drill first. So this is her drill bit. Very nicely weathered. I'm just gonna repeat myself a lot, saying everything's nicely weathered. Very pointy. So either or, I don't know, it's up to your preference, but these tabs are making me nervous. So I'm just gonna lightly tab them in, not all the way. And there you have it, 1 pegged in. Then you have the saw blade here. Again, nicely weathered. And then you can... Okay, that's as much as I'm comfortable with, because those pegs make me nervous. And then you could have it like that, I guess. So, and she can hold it like that. Very intimidating. It's a very, very scary looking weapon. I still don't know what this is. It feels like something should slot in here, but I could be wrong. So with that being said, let's take a look at her chest piece. How am I gonna do this? You go over here. Okay, next up is her chest piece. So it's pretty straightforward. You just slot her in here. And then there you go. Very nicely painted. It matches Burbacut's aesthetic. So you can see this oxygen circulator system. Now these straps are meant for her guns, but they don't really hold well, so you need to fiddle around with these straps to make it secure. So yeah. Now this part is magnetized because you can basically magnetize it to, I think, this part, and then yeah, it goes like that. So this weapon storage for her. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. And honestly, I haven't put all this stuff on her yet because her TB League body does make me nervous, so I wanted to do the review first before I did anything. Because once I put these things on her, I don't want to remove it like it's on forever. Let's just put you here. Doop. All right, next up is her scissor parts, I guess, or knife parts. I'm just gonna look at one because it's identical. So these flay out like that. And again, there is tabs, and you could put it in her weapon, like I said before, or I think I saw a tab. Yeah, I thought there was another tab. Oh, I guess you could just put it here, and it becomes like her wings. You know what? I'm just gonna do it right now. Ta-da! So yeah, it looks like this. So she has like a little wing thing going with her blades. So you could either or these attachments, either these ones or the knife ones. But you can also attach these for attachments to her little companion friend, which I'll show you in a bit. I think all these day after World War III figures have companions of some sort. So I'm just gonna lay this here. Next up we have her gunny guns. She has 2 of them. Again, very Borderlands-esque looking. And it does fold out, and you could I don't know, put bullets there, but it doesn't come with bullets. There's a little trigger mechanism there. And yeah, they're both identical. Shame there's nothing like hanging here. You would think it would be part of her aesthetic to have cutesy stuff just hanging about. So yeah, that's one of her guns, and the other one's identical. So, doop. Next up, we have her. Ooh, we have her radio. I guess her tracking thing or whatever, or battery. This hooks onto her thigh, which I'll show you again in a bit. It has two thingies. Do you plug in wires or something? I don't know. Then we have this. I think it's some sort of battery or flare light thingamabob. I don't know, you guys let me know. But this also straps into her thigh. And we have her little grenades here. I mean, I think they're all painted the same, except for color. Well, I was wrong. I mean, different color, different weathering effects. So yeah, she does come with 3. Oop. Yeah, different. That's nice. That's a nice touch. So it's not repetitive accessories, you know? Each accessory has its own paint identity. Then next up we have her hands. So this series, these guys have huge hands because they're wearing like radioactive gloves. So I don't really know what the state of this world is, but they're all wearing these gloves. So this hand is obviously different. Has some electrical thing going on. Looks like it hurts. Has a nail or screw through these fingers. I think there's some sort of shock effect it discharges off. And this is just a plain one. Now these hand, right? These two, they look identical. I mean, if you were to ask me which one's a trigger finger, then I'm just gonna say these ones because they look more hand-holdy. Wait, yeah, I think that was this one's more relaxed, but I think this and this is the trigger. Can you guys tell the difference? But they do hold the guns pretty well. You just have to wedge them in. And yeah, they're just hands, but there is no variation between these hands. They're basically the same in terms of pose, you know? So it's kind of weird. So yeah, with that being said, let's take a look at her other shit that she comes with. Whoops, almost forgot to show you her headgear. I'm getting sloppy in my reviews. So as you can see, there's drill bits coming out of her head. Some like stickers and cutesy stuff on it. These look like the same antennas Berbacut has. And yeah, she has cat ears. And the way you open this, right, you have to flex this part. You have to flex it a bit. Don't force it open because it's only that little piece of plastic that's holding it. So if that snaps off, then good luck. So you need to bend this a bit to get the thing latched on. But it's not a big issue. Now honestly, I don't think I will pose her with this. It seems like her figure is too busy if I put this on her head, but I could be wrong. Because I kind of like her face sculpt. And with that being said, let's take a look at her face sculpt. So here is her face. Let's see if I can fix the light a bit. Looks a bit dark on screen. So she has 2 different eye colors, but it's very nicely painted. It's a nice sheen to them. She has a lollipop there. Screws for hair ties, and her hair is like there's 3 tones to it: blue, pink, and white. She also has little freckles as well, which is a nice touch. Because I don't think the other BLITZWAY figures have like freckle effects. So yeah, with that being said, let's see the other big accessories this lady comes with. So one of the big accessories she comes with is this honking big car door shield thing. This thing is heavy. It's a big honking piece of plastic, and I'm pretty sure she will have a hard time holding this. It's just I don't know, it's very weighty, but let's just take some close-ups here. There is some battle damage to it. I'm guessing this was scavenged off of an armored car of sorts. There's a mirror there too. So yeah, she has that. Doop doop. I'll just put that there. And she also has her little bunny friend thing. It's cute. Very plushy. Now you can see it has tabs on its arms, so you could put either these knife hands, which looks absolutely freaky. As you can see, also has a shell in its face. So yeah, you could have it with these hands, but it doesn't really match its demeanor, so I'm gonna have her little friend be equipped with these attachments because it matches better, I guess. So yeah, she comes with a little friend. It even has a little oxygen thing with it. I don't know if this is alive or whatever, but I think it's a nice accessory. So yeah, she comes with that. I'll put you there. And for the last accessory, she comes with this very fluorescent looking raincoat thing, which it's okay, I guess. I don't really know if I will want to pose her in it, but she does come with it. And I guess if you have another 1/6 scale figure, I guess you could put it on that one, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna put this on her and basically see how she looks like. And she also comes with this authenticity thing. When I say thing, is you have to scan it and stuff, and okay, yeah, there's manuals in it, and I guess this is the new age of doing things, making things authentic. Yeah, she comes with that, and she comes with a very, very, very heavy base. So with that being said, let's take a look at it. And here is Molly's base, and I'm not kidding when I said this is heavy. This is basically a piece of rock. I would advise against you putting this on any glass display. This will destroy it. I mean, it's very heavy. It's loaded with resin or whatever. It's even my chair is squeaking from the weight of it. But overall, this is a very nice base. This is a very nice step up, because the white ghost base was very laughable. It was just pathetic. This one, on the other hand, is very nice. You can see it's like the remnants of a city. There's piping here as well. So yeah, this is her base. Very, very nice, but extremely heavy. Obviously, I can't use this. I'll have to store it away, unfortunately. Oh well. So, with that being said, I hope I got everything. Let's see Molly in her raincoat. Oh, before I move on, she does come with a crotch grabber thing. You just slid it here. Eee. And she's good to go. And here's Molly in her raincoat thing. Yeah, it looks cool, but again, it's not something I would put her in, honestly. Yeah. This is basically just to show you guys how she looks like in this very spiffy raincoat thing. But again, it's whatever for me. It's just another accessory I won't use. So with that being said, let's take a look at her all armored up. And here's Devil Moli with everything she comes with. And yeah, this is a very, very nice figure. I know I had my hang-ups about her when I opened her up and I looked at her. I thought this was a very skimpy, fan servicey type creepy figure, but once you put everything on her, especially that helmet, it all comes together. That helmet brings everything together, honestly. That helmet saves this figure for me. I mean, without it, honestly, it's just a skimpy girl in like whatever armor she has. It doesn't make sense. But with that helmet, it just works. So yeah, in terms of posability, I don't really talk about posability in my videos, but this TB League body is very hard to articulate. It's very stiff, rigid, and you really have to force it to bend. So I think this is the pose I'll stick with. I don't want to touch it anymore because there's something about the silicone that makes me nervous. Like the more I touch it, the more it feels like it's degrading in my hands. I don't know, it's just, I don't like TB League bodies. It's just very gross. It doesn't feel secure to me, if that makes sense. Grenade wise, I just have him hanging here. I might change that later. I don't really know where it goes. I might stick him on her thigh or something. And yeah, let's do one turn. I have her strapped to her base because she's very top heavy right now. Then you can see her back, her gauntlet there. I don't know if I should pose her with the gauntlet. I don't really know how it works because her hands are so huge. And yeah, this is it. This is Devil Moli from the Hunter series from BLITZWAY. This is a very nice figure. I mean, I guess I was wrong. I mean, I really like this figure. I don't know why I started off like skeptical, but now that I see it in full armor and everything, I'm glad I have it. I wonder if I should have her with the closed helmet, but I don't know. She has a very nice head sculpt, so it's kind of a shame to have it closed like that. So I think I'll leave it open. So with that being said, let's do some close-ups on this very unique figure. And here's a look at Devil Moli. Just gonna do some close-ups here. Don't really know what else to say, except it's a very, very nice figure. That's evident. Do I have gripes about this? Yes, I do. Oh, she does have like a knee drill thing, I forgot to mention. Kind of weird, but kind of cool. She also has one more on a toe here. Right, my gripes is the TB League body, of course. It's just very scary to deal with. But it is what it is. I just have to deal with it and just don't touch it as much as I can. If you guys know how to preserve this type of body, let me know. I don't know, like baby powder or something. And also her little dress here, her skimpy little bathing suit, whatever. I'm really scared that might flake and just disintegrate over time. Honestly, it's very thin. And it's like, sorry, but if you could see there, that's how thin it is. And I don't know if it could last. Like it might just fall apart. I've seen this type of material just fall apart. As you can see, her armor is resting on the body, so that will definitely leave a mark over time. Those are my gripes. Everything else is exceptional. Forgot to mention the hose from the helmet does peg into the suit here. It takes a bit of doing, but it'll peg in. So her shoes does have some dirt and grime going on. This is her gauntlet thing, which I don't think I'll put on her. Her door, I just kept it here. Have no idea what to do with it. And I have her friend here just hanging out. So yeah, I forgot. There's a strap here that you put those radio and that battery light thing, I guess. It is catered to their size, so you don't have to do any, like you don't have to force it in. It's molded to the specific accessory, so yeah, it works. Alright, with that being said, let's go and find a place for Devil Moli. Look at this thing. I mean, if you had this thing alone, this is a centerpiece in anybody's collection. Just like that. Let's see, like that. Alright, let's find a place for you. And here's where I'll stick Devil Moli with the other hunters I have from BLITZWAY. So you have the White Ghost there, Dr. Bibi, and Burbacot. All of which I've reviewed on my channel if you want to look at that. As well as their companion bot thingamabobs here. The only person I'm missing from this line is the boy, and at the price point he's going for, I don't think I'll ever find him. But you never know. If I'm diligent enough, I might find him for the right price. But overall, I'm happy with what I got. And also, I think Devil Moli is the first head sculpt that has face texturing. Because if you see the other face sculpts, it's just plain doll-like skin texture. But for her, it's like the first time I'm seeing freckles and all that. So hopefully, in the future, their future releases will look even better. Yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and as always, go get 'em.